In 2019, I almost lost my confidence because anyone who knows me knows that I'm a very ambitious person. In 2019, which was the second time I traveled to the Netherlands, prior to that, I had hosted a lot of conferences as a student from University of Ghana. I had hosted at least 3 or 4 events on campus. Now, I decided to take this event to another level. I decided to host my first international conference in the Netherlands. Can you imagine? I went to Novotel in Amsterdam and booked the conference venue of this hotel, which is a big 4-star hotel in Netherlands and one of the best hotels in the country. I booked the conference venue and I booked 100 rooms. I booked 100 rooms and I decided to host my first international conference in this hotel. This was somewhere in September 2019. That was the time we planned to host this conference. I had a team of about 10 people, both students and non-students and working professionals. And it was an amazing time. Can you imagine? Before the year ended in 2019, that was when COVID came. So, prior to that, so many things happened. And the long and short of the matter is that the events couldn't happen. I had paid the booking fee of about 6,000 euros. And I had a balance of about 16 or 18,000 euros that I needed to pay to the hotel. And the worst part is that the event was cancelled. A good number of people did not get the visas, and I had also promised to refund people who didn't get visas to attend this event. So many people bought tickets to this program: Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, and other parts of the world. This was one of the biggest moments in my life where I was either going to die or was going to jail, because I had hosted something that didn't work and I did not put in place measures in case of an emergency. I didn't have an exit plan. All I had was a big dream and a big vision. I went all in and I failed big time. From 2019 to 2021, I was paying debts. I was taken to court. I was sued by the hotel in Netherlands. I was taken to court. I had to write a petition to the hotel and to the court and beg them that I was a student at the time and I was just trying to live a big life. And unfortunately, my dreams did not materialize at that time. That problem did not stop me from dreaming big, but that problem stopped me from being ambitious and being confident for a while. And that was one of the biggest challenges I ever faced. My own friends sold me out. I was chased. My phone was always being buzzed morning, afternoon, evening. I was depressed. I went through a state of depression for almost a year. I did not tell my family. I didn't tell anyone. I kept it to myself. If I had died, it would have been miserable. But the God who helps people who have big dreams made sure I had to stay alive to solve all of these problems. So while you have big dreams, these are certain challenges that you have to go through. And these are all the things that I've had to deal with to be able to become the person that I am now. So if you see that today I'm hosting events in Canada, in the UK, in Germany, it didn't just start like this. It started with problems. And it took a person who decided not to stop to make it happen. So this is a motivation for you. I have not shared this story all these years because it traumatized me for almost 5 years. Anytime I remember the problems I went through, the debts I had to pay, it took me 2 years to recover from that debt. I paid it and I became free sometime in 2022. However, that was a very dangerous time for me and I had to deal with it as a young person with dreams.